headlinentertainment.com.
This is my Gustav Max Turbo. I have a dual video, so you'll see most of it in action, so you get to see the gameplay. But right now, I'll tell you some of the combos, some of the strategies, reason why I play certain cards, the basic stuff. First off, I want to point out the Battle Fader. Obviously, the idea is you play Battle Fader. Then you'll summon any of the 1-stars, overlay, and make Slack Magician. You know, just to ensure that you have a defense. You know, once per turn she can't be destroyed by battle. If she gets targeted, you can detach and destroy whatever targets her. So that comes in handy. That is in many scenarios. She's just great in general. So BLS really can't fuck with her that much. But it also helps fill up the graveyard, because one of the things you want to do is you want to get a couple of monsters in the graveyard. Of course, this is a Piper build, of course, so you got your Piper and Kinko draw engine, so that's important. So you can draw into your combos, draw into your hand traps, you know, all your nice little hand traps. Boost Warrior. Alright. Boost Warrior is great because obviously played right, the combo is you really simplify. I can make 2 Gustav Max. Two Gustav Max in 1 turn with this right combo. So the conditions have to be good. The idea is I need 2 monsters in the graveyard. Right. So let's say I Battle Fade, I Hang Water, you know, and make a Slacker Magician. Right. My opponent, let's say he Dark Holes. You know, he Dark Holes. Alright. So Slacker goes to the graveyard. Now I got Hang Water. Now I got Battle Fade in the graveyard. Alright. So now my graveyard is filled. I want at least 2 or more monsters, because the idea is I summon Piper to get me Hang Water. Right? Which means I'll still have Battle Fader and Slacker in the graveyard. Or let's say you just Swift, and there you go. You Swift, then your turn, you play Hang Water, you know, then you play Piper, bring back Hang Water, then you could draw Boost Warrior. Right? So now you got 3 monsters on the field, you got 1 Swift in the graveyard, and then you can use to summon YUGIOH. Now you got 4 monsters. Then of course, the power spell of the card, the main thing that makes this deck work, Galaxy Queen's Light, obviously target YUGIOH. Now your Piper, your Hang Water, and your Boost Warrior all are 10 stars now. So now you got 4 10 stars. Overlay 2, you know, your Hang Water and your Boost Warrior. I pointed at Piper, but I meant to say Kinko, because Kinko brings back Hang Water. Hang Water, since it's a tuner, you can draw Boost Warrior from your hand. And then since you have a monster in the graveyard, whether it be Battle Fader or whatever it's in the graveyard, you can put it back in your deck to recycle it to make this. The thing I like is Battle Fader into and then Battle Fader into a Slacker is what I call it. Because I Battle Fade, summon a 1-star Slacker. She gets defeated, that's okay, because that's where Piper grabbing Hang Water from the graveyard, so you can drop Boost Warrior, then you could put Battle Fader and Slacker back in the deck, so you can reuse it, because this deck recycles itself. Obviously YUGIOH, one loops the other, and it's just constant recycling loop. And then of course you got the Kinko, Piper, draw engine, you got the Swifts and the Battle Faders and the Hang Waters. All this recycled, so this is just, the whole deck design is broken in design. Somebody called me a noob because I kept recycling and kept making Gustav Max. I was like, man, that's unfair. That's broken. Like, that's noobish. Like, it's too easy to make it. It's like in this build, yes, but it's not that easy since I have to recycle the spells. Now here's another thing. Even though I could recycle all my monsters and stuff and reuse them over and over again, I can't recycle the spells. So Exodius, this deck would be way more broken because then it's like, oh snap, infinite Gustav Max as long as I draw the cards. Anyway, we have 4 10 stars. Overlay them, make 2 Gustav Max. That's 4,000 in 1 turn. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 1, 2. No, okay. I keep counting wrong. Okay, Exodios is 1 card. Kinko, Rainwater, Blue Sport, that's 4 cards. 1 monster in the graveyard, so that's 5 cards. Plus Galaxy Queen Line, that's 6 cards. That's pretty much a 6-card combo right there. So it's basically a 6-card combo where you can create 2 Gustav Max, deal 4,000 points of damage pretty much every turn, as long as the Gustav Max survives. But then you got to run into the risk of your opponent, using elemental dragons, making Big Eye, and taking your Gustav Max and deal you damage with your own Gustav Max. I dangerously play red screen. Even though in this deck I Exceed Summon and I attack with Gustav Max, that I don't really, that Gravity Bind will work just as fine or just as good. But red screen stops Exceed monsters, which sometimes come in handy because somebody can easily create a Utopia or something, run my Slacker Magician over relatively easy if they create 2 Exceeds and stuff like that. Or the fact that they can summon Red Eye's Darkness, drop a Elemental Dragon, for example, and beat my Slacker Magician. So to protect her, which in turns later protects me, I use red screen. Plus it's good against OTKs. It's great when I top deck it. Many reasons why I play it. Regeki Raid just because, hey, you got a problem? Why not Regeki Break it? Ghost Sarcophagus because it helps me get the pieces that I need. Pretty much Piper lets me, withdraw me into most of my pieces. Sometimes you just need that one element, that one important element for the Ghost Sarcophagus into what you need. Bait Doll, MST, Monster Reborn, basic staples. Bait MST clears the back row so you can do your combo without any interruptions. Monster Reborn, just because it's good. Imagine top deck Monster Reborn, bringing back Piper, use Piper, draw a monster, which lets you draw again. You end up getting another monster or a trap, or something. It's just a good combo. Plus Monster Reborn, you can grab your opponent's monster and him out if need be, or you could just bring back Gustav Max and finish off your opponent. Now I got formula in here, adds the draw engine, plus it fills up the graveyard with 2 monsters. So imagine summoning Rainwater, Boost Water in the same turn. That makes a first turn Slacker if you want, or you could just go straight to formula, draw an extra card. I typically just go to first turn Slacker. She tends to run until way too long, which lets me do my Kinko Piper draw engine. So that's the idea, is stall for the win. Alright, so we already know about the Mighty Gustav Max and the fact you can summon 2 in the same turn, the fact you can recycle them. Slackers, of course, gotta play 3 of them. This bad boy. Mainly because typically I can easily make him, but the goal is to make Gustav Max and play with him. But you can easily make him because it's not that hard. You just summon Kinko, grab a bag of monster. If you already have a monster in graveyard, summon Exodius, play the spell card, bang. 3 10 stars. Too easy, too easy. And of course, it has a great effect. Your opponent can activate spell and this card effect. Attach a material. Destroy your opponent's back row. So that's pretty good. A 5,000 that gets rid of your opponent's back row. So that way, every turn for the next 3 turns that he survives, just keep destroying that back row. So this pretty much can be a super dimensional global galaxy destroyer turbo deck if you want to call it, but the main bull, that's the bull, Gustav Max. And of course I got Mira the Giant Star. It's just there because there's many scenarios where you know, I can make him, so why not? Obviously, I make Slacker way more than I make him, but if I'm in a position to make him, I'll make him. In case I run out of my Slackers, then he comes into play. And of course, Cassie, because she gives me trample. Actually, to change it and play 3 of her and just 2 of him, since I would probably make her more. But it doesn't matter. The main engine of the deck is Gustav Max, Slacker for defense, but mainly Gustav Max to reduce my opponent's life points. And that's the Gustav Max Turbo deck.